Welcome back, focused learners. Today's explainer is all about a massive shift in how we interact with artificial intelligence. You know that feeling when you're just staring at a blinking cursor, endlessly tweaking a prompt just to get something halfway decent? Yeah, it's exhausting. And it's likely because you're acting as an AI pusher. You're doing way too much of the heavy lifting. So our primary goal today, we're going to transform you from a frustrated pusher into a masterful puller. I'm going to walk you through the exact step-by-step process to automate your complex workflows, win back your time, and honestly elevate you into the top 1% of AI users.
Okay, let's dive into this by shattering a really common illusion right out of the gate. AI isn't magic. It's really just pattern recognition with a fancy suit on. Seriously, at its core, AI just takes the world's information, documents, videos, podcasts, you name it, breaks it all down into mathematical tokens, and then simply predicts the most logical next token based on whatever context you give it. Think of it like this. If I say twinkle, twinkle, little, you automatically know the next word is star, right? AI does the exact same thing. Actually, fun fact, if you see AI overusing em-dashes in its formatting, it's not because it naturally loves them, it's just mimicking patterns it found in human writing. The takeaway here is simple. If you feed it amazing, detailed context, like giving it whole books of background info, you get amazing outputs. But if you just send it a blank text message and expect magic, well, you're going to be disappointed.
So to get us to that top 1%, here is our roadmap for today. We'll start with the push versus pull paradigm. Then we'll master the actual pull prompting steps. After that, we'll look at adding your personal context, and finally, we're going to wrap up with automating the whole thing via system prompts. Let's hit the road.
All right, first up, the push versus pull paradigm. Before we can really master the tools, we've got to call out the trap that keeps so many users stuck. Right now, a staggering 80% of people are doing this the hard way. They're basically doing 80% of the manual work themselves, brainstorming, structuring, typing out all these crazy intricate details, and then they only let the AI handle the final 20%, usually just to summarize a paragraph or fix some grammar. Honestly, it's exhausting, and it totally defeats the purpose of having a world-class assistant sitting right there at your fingertips.
And this brilliantly illustrates the massive difference between the two approaches. Think of push prompting like giving a friend super stressful turn-by-turn directions over the phone. Turn left at the big tree, take a right at the church, look for the red mailbox. You are completely micromanaging the journey. Pull prompting, however, it is completely liberating. It's exactly like setting a GPS destination and just sitting back to enjoy the ride. You define the exact outcome you want up front, and you let the AI figure out the absolute best, most efficient route to get you there. It does the heavy lifting, not you.
Okay, moving into Section 2, mastering those pull prompting steps.
Consider this your highly compressed crash course in what software engineers call spec-driven development. And the best part is, this step-by-step process works whether you're using Claude for creative work, Gemini for research, or ChatGPT. Step 1. Set the role and context. Tell the AI exactly who to be. Say, act like a world-class marketing strategist and hand over your background docs. Step 2, give it an outcome-based objective. Be crystal clear about the final destination, like, I need a sequence that converts cold leads into booked calls. Step 3 is the Ask Me command, which is so crucial we're going to look at it closely in just a second. And Step 4, answer and refine. Let the AI cook and then conversationally tweak it until it's flawless. Believe it or not, utilizing this exact 4-step structure once took a founder's 3-week marketing nightmare and solved it in literally 12 seconds.
Now about that Step 3. This is absolutely the secret sauce of the entire pull method. You need to explicitly give the AI this command. Ask me all the questions you need for you to create this for me. When you type that exact phrase, the dynamic shifts completely. Instead of you tearing your hair out trying to guess what the AI needs to know, the AI steps up. It acts like a high-end professional consultant and pulls the necessary information directly from you. It might fire back, say, 7 highly specific questions perfectly tailored to ensure you reach that final destination. It's a real game changer.
Let's jump into Section 3, adding personal context.
Now, what's really interesting about this slide is how we make these pull prompts hyper-relevant to your actual everyday life. Enter the master prompt. Think of this as a comprehensive, personalized instruction manual for a specific role you play. It could be Dan the CEO or Dan the father. It holds all your unique context, your business structures, what you sell, the important people in your life. Look, if your AI sounds like a generic stranger just giving you basic autocomplete answers, it's simply because you haven't introduced yourself yet. Master prompts transform the AI from a complete stranger into a laser-focused best friend who knows exactly what's going on in your world, without you having to re-explain it every single time.
So how do we actually build one of these? It is ridiculously fast. Number 1. Ask the AI to create a master prompt for your specific role.
Number 2, let the AI ask you all the questions it needs. Remember that pull method we just learned? Number 3, and this is a brilliant little hack, do not type out your answers. Just hit the voice-to-text microphone on your phone or computer and answer the questions naturally. Number 4, refine the output just by chatting with it, telling it to add or tweak a few details. And number 5, save that final text as a PDF on your hard drive. The next time you open a new chat, just upload that PDF and boom, instant, perfect context.
Which brings us to the climax of our explainer, automating with system prompts.
So, the crucial point is this. Once you've figured out how to get that perfect, personalized output, how do you consistently repeat it at scale without starting from scratch every single time? You use a system prompt. Think of a system prompt as a highly reliable recipe. It locks in the structure, the exact ingredients, and most importantly, the sequencing. Because honestly, the specific order in which you do things dictates whether you bake a beautiful chocolate cake or end up pulling a pile of hot mush out of the oven. Defining a clear system prompt ensures that if you spend 17 minutes chatting with AI to get a gorgeous output, you capture that exact process. That way, you can flawlessly repeat that complex task tomorrow, next week, or literally a year from now. You're essentially using everyday words to literally code these reliable systems. Here's the breakdown. First, tell the AI you're an expert AI engineer. I want you to create a system prompt that does X. Ask me all the questions you need. Second, answer those questions. Again, use that voice-to-text tool to breeze through it. Third, test the response it gives you and tweak it conversationally. Once it is absolutely dialed in, you simply copy that final word recipe into a custom GPT, a Claude project, or a Gemini gem. By the way, if you ever search GitHub for system prompts from major tools like Perplexity or Notion, you will see exactly how incredibly powerful these coded word recipes really are in the wild.
Let's move to and see how this builds into our ultimate philosophy here. Stop chatting, start building little machines that work for you on repeat. You see, you're no longer just having random, messy, one-off conversations with the screen. By using pull prompting to extract exactly what you need, master prompts to instantly load your personal context, and system prompts to lock in the repetition, you are literally engineering automated little machines. You can even hand the links to these custom machines over to your team, which takes the insane complexity of AI and makes it impossibly simple for them to use.
Which leaves us with this final, truly vital thought to wrap up our explainer. If you implement this system, AI is going to automate the boring, the dirty, and the complex tasks for you. So, what will you actually create with your newfound time? The absolute best way to future-proof yourself in the age of AI is to lean heavily into your human uniqueness, your taste, your vision, and your care. AI can optimize what already exists, but you get to imagine what doesn't. You get to stand under a waterfall of human excellence to refine your taste. You get to visualize entirely new horizons, like picturing a bright pink elephant in your mind right now. And most importantly, you get to foster heartfelt, empathetic connections and celebrate the actual people around you. So, what automated machine will you build today so that you can get back to authentically creating tomorrow?